In this lecture, we discuss surfaces orthogonal to a given system of surfaces. Means in the question it is given that a equation of surface and you find the corresponding orthogonal system of surface. So suppose that f x y z is equal to c represent a system of surface where c is a parameter, and suppose that z is equal to phi xy is the given system of surface which is orthogonal to the given system of surface f of x y z is equal to c. Now two surfaces are two lines in 3 dimension are perpendicular or orthogonal if the product of sums of their direction ratio is equal to 0. Now we first find the direction ratio of the surface 1. Then the direction ratio of the surface 1 is given by dy f by dy x, dy f by dy y, and dy f by dy z. Now the surface z is equal to phi xy, which is denoted by equation number 2, is orthogonal to the surface 1, then the direction ratio of the surface 2 is dy z by dy x, dy z by dy y, and minus 1. So these two surfaces are orthogonal if p into dy f by dy x plus q into dy f by dy y minus 1 into dy f by dy z is equal to 0, or p dy f by dy x plus q dy f by dy y plus which is equal to dy f by dy z, which is in the form of pp plus qq is equal to r, where capital P, capital Q, and capital R are the functions of x, y, and z. Small p and small q are the partial derivatives of z with respect to x and y respectively. Conversely, if we can easily verify that any solution of this equation pp plus qq is equal to r is orthogonal to the every surface of the uh, given system of surfaces, which is denoted in equation number 1, f x y z is equal to c. Now come on to the problem. Our problem is find the surface which intersects the surfaces of the system z of x plus y is equal to c 3z plus 1 orthogonally, and which passes through the circle x square plus y square is equal to 1 comma z is equal to 1. Means first you find the orthogonal surface corresponding to the surface z x plus y is equal to c 3z plus 1. Now let us assume that f x y z is equal to z into x plus y upon 3z plus 1 is equal to c. Okay, this is our given surface, given family of surface. Okay, now we first find the partial derivatives of f with respect to x, y, and z, because these partial derivatives denotes the direction ratio of the given system of surfaces or family of surfaces. So dy f upon dy x is z upon 3z plus 1, because if we partially differentiate f with respect to x, then y treated to be constant. Okay, y and z is treated to be constant. So dy f upon dy x is z upon 3z plus 1, and if we differentiate f with respect to y, then x and z treated to be constant. So dy f upon dy y is equal to z upon 3z plus 1, and now we differentiate f with respect to z partially, then we apply the quotient rule of differentiation. So we get x plus y upon 3z plus 1 whole square. Okay, you know the required orthogonal surface equation of required orthogonal surface is given by p into dy f upon dy x plus q into dy f upon dy y is equal to dy f upon dy z. Okay, now substitute the value of dy f upon dy x here, dy f upon dy y here, and dy f upon dy z here from this. Okay, we get z upon 3z plus 1 into p plus z upon 3z plus 1 into q is equal to x plus y upon 3z plus 1 whole square. After simplification, we get z into 3z plus 1 p plus z into 3z plus 1 q is equal to x plus y. This is the our required orthogonal surface, okay, which intersects the given system of surfaces. Okay, now one more thing, this integral surface, the surface obtained from the solution of this equation 2 passes through the circle x square plus y square is equal to 1 and z is equal to 1. And you know very well this the integral surface of this equation is always orthogonal to the surface 1. Okay, so the first we find the integral surfaces of this equation 2. Now the Lagrange auxiliary equation or subsidiary equation is dx upon capital P is equal to dy upon capital Q is equal to dz upon capital R. Here capital P is the coefficient of small p, which is z into 3z plus 1. Capital Q is the coefficient of small q, which is z into 3z plus 1, and capital R is your x plus y. So dx upon z into 3z plus 1 is equal to dy upon z into 3z plus 1 is equal to dz upon x plus y. Okay, now we suppose this equation number 3. We take first two fraction, means first fraction and second fraction, then we get after simplification dx minus dy is equal to 0, means x minus y is equal to c1. Okay, now we find first integral surface, and now we are trying to find the second integral surface of the equation number 2. Okay, so for this we take multipliers x y minus z into 3z plus 1 as the multiplier. Then by well known principle of algebra, each fraction of 3 is equal to x dx plus y dy minus z into 3z plus 1 dz upon 0. Okay, so x dx plus y dy minus 3z square dz minus z dz is equal to 0. So we multiply both the side by 2, we get 2x dx plus 2y dy minus 6z square dz minus 2 dz is equal to 0. Now integrate it, then we get x square plus y square minus 2z cube minus z square is equal to c2, where c2 is a constant of integration, which is arbitrary constant of integration. So we get two solution of, means two integral surface of the equation number 2, and the general solution is given by written by u is equal to 5e of phi is equal to u is equal to 5e of v is equal to phi of u. So x square plus y square minus 2z cube minus z square is equal to phi of xy, where phi being arbitrary constant. And in the question it is given that the surface obtained by the solution of the differential equation 2 passes through the circle x square plus y square is equal to 1 and z is equal to 1. So we substitute the values of this into the equation number 6, because the surface passes through this point, so it satisfies the equation 6. It means if we substitute x square plus y square is equal to 1 minus 2 minus 1, it means my 5 phi xy is equal to minus 2. Okay, now we substitute the value of phi in equation number 6. We get x square plus y square minus 2z cube minus z square is equal to 2 is equal to minus 2. So this is the our required solution of the given orthogonal family of surface. Okay. Okay, now come on to the next problem. Find the surface which is orthogonal to one parameter system z is equal to cxy x square plus y square, which passes through the hyperbola x square minus y square is equal to a square and z is equal to 0. Here z is equal to 0 denotes the hyperbola made in xy plane. Okay, the given system of surface is phi f x y z. We assume that the given system of surfaces equation of surface to be f, which is the function of x, y and z. So z upon x cube y plus x y cube is equal to c. Now first we find the direction ratio of the given system of surfaces, means dy f upon dy x, dy f upon dy y and dy f upon dy z. Means we differentiate equation number 1 with respect to x, y, z partially. Then we get the direction ratios of the given system of surfaces, and the required orthogonal surface equation is given by p dy f upon dy x plus q dy f upon dy y is equal to dy f upon dy z. Now substitute the value of dy f upon dy x, dy f upon dy y and dy f upon dy z into the equation, and after simplification we get 3x square plus y square upon x p plus 3y square plus x square upon y q is equal to minus times x square plus y square upon z. Okay, this is our required differential equation. Now the Lagrange's auxiliary equation Lagrange's auxiliary equation or subsidiary equation for the differential equation 2 is dx upon 3x square plus y square upon x, dy upon 3y square plus x square upon y is equal to dz upon minus x square plus y square upon z. Now we take first two fraction of this equation, then we get 2x dx minus 2y dy is equal to 0, and integrate it, then we get x square minus y square is equal to c1. Okay, now we find the second integral of this differential equation 2. We choose the multiplier x, y and 4z. So the well-known principle of algebra, each fraction of 3 is equal to x dx plus y dy plus 4z dz upon 0. So after simplification we get 2x dx plus 2y dy plus 8z dz is equal to 0, and now integrate it, then we get x square plus y square plus 4z square is equal to c2. Okay, hence any surface which is orthogonal to 1 is of the form v is equal to phi of u. So x square plus y square plus 4z square is equal to phi of x square minus y square, where phi being arbitrary function. Now this surface passes through the hyperbola x square minus y square is equal to a square and z is equal to 0. So we must take phi x square minus y square is equal to a to the power 4 x square plus y square upon x square minus y square whole square. Hence the given required surface is given by x square plus y square plus 4z square whole square x square minus y square whole square is equal to a to the power 4 x square plus y square. Here we have taken phi x square minus y square is equal to a to the power 4 x square plus y square upon x square minus y square whole square. If we substitute x square minus y square is equal to a square and z is equal to 0, then we get x square plus y square is equal to phi of a square. Okay, and after simplifying, we get the value of phi of x square minus y square. We get a to the power 4 x square plus y square upon x square minus y square upon whole square. Okay, now thank you. I will stop here. Okay.